Hello. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. I'm coming on live on my main Facebook page for the first time ever. And this is a really special moment for me to be able to just be here live with you on my main page, my main platform, versus hiding inside of my groups or connecting to my one-on-ones and workshop spaces. So thank you for being here. I feel so honored and anxious and nervous all at the same time. It is such an intense experience for me to be here live on this main page with you, because this is my main page. This is where people know who I am, know what I do, but also have not seen me in action versus just coming through and watching a recorded video if they choose to. So just wanted to jump on this morning, and I'm going to share this to all of my groups. All of my groups have this as well, but I wanted to talk to you about taking that first simple step and leaning into that first soul nudge, because that can change the entire trajectory of your life in the most amazing and astonishing ways. Give me 1 second so I can make sure that we're live and we're all good to go here. It's really special for me to be with you on this main page of mine, because it's a part of me getting out of my comfort zone, which I encourage, teach, and lead others to do, and have done so much myself in the last 6 months to a year as stepping out of my comfort zone, overcoming my fears, and going and walking through the hurdles of being seen, being heard, and being validated, which is what everyone that I work with has experienced on some level, some way, shape, or form. So my whole point of showing up in this space is just connecting with you. Last week I held a workshop called The Crystalline Architect, where we held a really intense 3 days of learning how to become your own architect of your life and design your own crystalline pillars to help you move through all of your all of the events that come up in your life, all of the events and circumstances, whether it be something you need to face or something that you're going through, knowing that you have built these pillars to lean back on and internally work through what you're going through in such an empowered state. So if anyone wants that workshop, I'm going to keep it free. It's completely open and free for anyone and everyone that wants access to it, because it is so powerful, because we all should have our pillars that we lean back on and back into. With that said, I made an announcement that in 2 weeks, so October 29th, and I'm going to leave it open for after enrollment, but you're going to get powerful impact in the live interactions and live programs. So October 29th, we are launching Ignite the Light Within, where we spend 3 whole weeks plus a bonus week, so 4 weeks together, going through and really igniting a new light within you. Not the same old light that's been burning and dwindling and maybe even dim at this point. Not the same light that has carried you thus far, knowing that you need more, but that light can't give you more. Knowing that you want to experience more, but that light has reached its maximum capacity. So what Ignite the Light Within is really stepping in and igniting a new light within you right now. And as I was going to come in later on today with so much energy, with so much excitement about talking about the power of now, the first week inside of Ignite the Light Within, I tuned in this morning and I realized that the power, yes, as much as is exciting, it doesn't come from this place of pure jolting knowing for everyone all the time. It comes from this place of reflecting of what you've been through, reflecting of how you've taken that first soul nudge, that first step. You've made that first courageous step, just like I'm doing right here, right now, showing you, leading with my light to show you that when we take that first step, the trajectory of the most amazing, astonishing things in our life get to unfold, get to happen for us. So as I was reflecting on what the power of now meant, I couldn't help but connect to over 800 souls that I have provided mentorship, coaching, healing, leadership to and with over the last 8 years. The 1,200 plus healings and intuitive insight and channeled sessions that we've been through over the 8+ years. And the 6,200 people that are on my email list that I connect to each and every single week, I couldn't help but kind of lean back and pure just humility and being completely humble of the life and the path and those that I've gotten to serve because they had that first soul nudge, because they followed that instinct, because they allowed themselves to courageously say yes. And say yes from a place of fear, unknowing, say yes from a place of, I know that my soul nudge, that my soul wants me to follow this path. I know that it is for me. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how it's going to unfold. But the moment that they say yes is the moment that their lens completely shifts and they are shown a whole new way of life. So it seriously gets to be that easy. And yes, there's a bunch of jitters and fear and excitement and anxiety behind it. But at the same time, when we make one simple decision to just lean into our soul nudges, it can change the entire trajectory of our life in the most amazing and astonishing ways. Because we've given ourselves permission to step into our soul, to ignite a certain aspect of us that we have pushed away or avoided or shut down because we don't know what it looks like. It's the unknown, right? So what I want to just wrap this up and invite you with, I want to keep this really short this morning, is I want to invite you to feel into what it feels like to ignite a new light with inside of yourself. Step into, give yourself permission to follow that small, simple soul nudge, whether it be healing, whether it be receiving support and space and mentorship, or whether it be entering into a space where you are given that next level of guidance, that next level of insight, where you are allowed to shift your lens and adjust what you think is your ceiling, your max capacity, and know that there's so much more out there for you. So I want to invite you personally into 2 ways that I would love to support and assist you in stepping into those soul nudges and giving yourself permission to ignite a new light within. The first one, the most obvious one, is the actual Ignite the Light Within program, where we're going to spend 3 weeks together plus a bonus week, so 4 weeks in total. The first week is accessing this power of now. And yes, power is exciting, and yes, it's full of just joy and desires, but power also comes back to our humility and humbling ourselves, realizing that it actually serves us to look backwards of where we've been so we can see where we want to go, what we've actually accomplished up until this point, because little did we know we were following those soul nudges and we were giving ourselves permission to step into the uncomfortable spaces within us and within our reality. So in these 3 weeks, the first week is the power of now, where we are going to totally illuminate your path with so much clarity of now, where you feel you're at, where you feel you've hit your ceiling, where you feel you can grow and expand and reach the reality that you want to reach and reach the people that you want to reach. So the power of now is so important because it comes from internal validation and understanding and realization, and then is externally rippled out throughout our reality. The next week inside of the Ignite the Light Within, just so I'm sharing all this with you so you can feel into this, how does this feel with you, is transcending the ego, allowing the ego to be a part of us and transcending it into a supportive, integrated ego inside. I have all of this information on my info page. You can absolutely learn about it, feel into it, see if it's for you. and the next week is the creator codes. I have a bonus week for you. I'm not going to share all the details here because I just really want you to feel into these first 3 weeks. See how they feel for you. See if this is something that you want to say yes to and step into with your soul nudges. My other way that I would love to serve you and connect with you is invite you into working with me one-on-one inside of any of my mentorship opportunities and programs, from just soul flow coaching, where we just flow with what's coming up in your life. It's completely customized to supporting you, healing you, loving on you, and providing you guidance and support on how you want to live your life better, how you want to raise and ascend your consciousness, your soul, your experience in this lifetime, to my next mentorship, which is Becoming Soul, where we tap directly into you, into what's built you to this point, and how to continue on that path of becoming your soul self. So within that, there's 2 months of just connecting with you, nurturing you, healing you together. And then the last 3 months, so it's a 5-month program, is the energetics, teaching you how you are your own healer, you are your own leader. You have the abilities, the power within. It is totally reachable and accessible to each and every individual that just says yes, that just wants to say yes. I'm going to teach you and guide you through all of this. So whether you want to enter into a smaller program space where you are led and guided and supported in these 3 topics of how to ignite this new light within you, to overcome this glass ceiling that we've put above us and expand ourselves into knowing that there's more and experiencing more, or you want to step into a mentorship space for you, I have both of these containers open that I would love to support you in. All I ask is that you reach out via Messenger and just say you're in, and let me know which one your soul is calling you to, your nudges are pulling you to, and we will absolutely get you set up and get you supported. But if there's one thing that I want you to take away from this today, taking out all of the sales pitches and the information, is one simple decision to lean into your soul nudges can absolutely change the entire trajectory of your life in the most amazing and astonishing ways possible. And all you have to do is give yourself permission to ignite that new light, to step into, to hold your own hand with so much courageous action, to allowing yourself to experience so much more that is out there for you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you really, really soon.